everyone. Go ahead and take a walk with me here. This is a small town that I live in, hence the name Small Town ASMR. I'm not going to disclose the name of the town because I like my privacy, but by today's standards, it's pretty small. It's spread out between farmland and the actual town, and roughly there's a little more than 4,000 people living here. But when you think about how much area the town covers and is considered, it's pretty small. It's currently growing, but I hope that it does not grow too much, as I am very accustomed to small town life. I thank you guys for joining me today. Figured maybe we can get some little bit of noise out of here and spread some good ASMR around. We're gonna hop over here onto the train tracks in just a moment. Take the back way to my house. But the reason I am doing ASMR now is because ASMR has done so much for me. Back in 2011, I was having a lot of trouble with sleeping at night, and a friend recommended ASMR to me, saying that it might help me with my sleep deprivation that I was going through. And so I figured, why not? I've tried so many things, and hopped on YouTube and dove right in. And believe it or not, after really watching some videos, I started to see that I would last less and less time watching these videos before I would zonk out for the evening. Now, not to say that these videos were boring, because trust me, I even like ASMR when I'm not sleeping, but something about it just really clicked and gelled with me. And honestly, it helped me so much. I was barely sleeping 1 to 2 hours a night. I was on the verge of insomnia, and it really turned things around for me. Fun little fact about railroad tracks. About railroads. My grandfather actually worked on the trains for Burlington Northern. And then my uncle worked for Union Pacific Railway. And I got to ride on the trains and stuff, and got to really enjoy that as a kid. Sadly, my grandfather's no longer with us, but his memory will live on. And actually right up here, if you see, sorry, I have grocery bags in my hand. I'm headed back from the store right now. I decided to take a little peaceful walk. Right here, this is where the switch is that they can alternate the tracks if they're hoping to divert the train to the other tracks, or but you'll see here as we walk up, that's where they shift over to divert from that straightaway railway to this one over here that curves. And then they have another one that diverts and goes that way. It's actually pretty cool. I love trains. I love every so often, and I and my wife will take a train to somewhere. And I enjoy just sitting back and watching the scenery as we go, off the beaten path. So, yeah. Honestly, if I could work for the railway, that would be awesome. I mean, if my grandfather was alive, I have a great recommendation. But I don't know. I know they aren't the best for our environment. I'm very big on the environment. But there's also something so magical about a train ride. So tell me, in the comments below, do you live in the city or a small town? Or if you had your choice, which one would you live in and why? For me, I just like, getting to know my neighbors, feeling safe in smaller communities, and just everybody getting to know everybody, and the peace and quiet. Honestly, crime is not very high here. Whoops, I almost fell. And I don't know, I feel safe raising my child out here, even amidst all the world's crazy problems. This still feels like a little slice of safe, I don't know, when I'm it just feels like our own little slice of heaven here in this small town. Not tainted by tons of population, high crime rate, shenanigans. Now, who's to say how long it will remain small? That is yet to be determined. But I'm going to enjoy it while it's here, I'm sorry about the wind. I don't have my proper mic for this because I wasn't planning on doing a video. If I would have planned it out, I have a nice Rode mic with a wind cover. That way we wouldn't be picking up all those whipping wind sounds, But I truly appreciate you joining me today and getting a little bit of ASMR right now. Nothing crazy. Big old tire right there. But yeah, this town, you could ride on your bike and ride it in its entirety, it feels like, in like 20 minutes tops. And that's going in like the nooks and crannies and really just exploring. And I enjoy that. I would never live in the city. I've done that. I've lived in both country and city. Country's preferred. Tonight's taco night, so picked up some tortillas and some ground beef, and we have my wife's, it's famous to me, but her seasoning kind of has a kick to it. It was really popular. My wife did like the beef and our chicken for our wedding, And man, I can't get enough of this seasoning. So I'm rather excited tonight. But I'm about to be home, and to keep my privacy, I'm going to end this video. So that way my location is not disclosed, but I really am so happy that you guys gave me a watch today. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'd love to see you on the next one. All right, bye.